Hey everyone, it's Frugal Panda here with a quick video. This is an example of me a ride through my neighborhood out here in Denver, Colorado, technically Aurora, Colorado, which is a suburb of Denver. Aurora is one of the largest counties in the state outside of Denver County, and it's definitely land mass. It may be it's part of Arapahoe County, which is the largest probably by land mass, I would say, within Colorado. Technically, most of that land mass is going to be Aurora itself. This area is very nice that I live in. This is more modern, newer houses. It's part of the Cherry Creek School District, which a lot of people, when they move out here and they want to live in the Denver area, they come to, they want to get their kids in the Cherry Creek School District. Cherry Creek School District itself is not necessarily all of it great, but a lot of the outer parts of it are great, including like Cherry Creek High School. Smoky Hills is an average high school. Cherokee Trail's a fairly new one, so it's pretty decent too. It's just all depending on where you live. Denver itself, the quality of life, crime here, don't listen to what anybody tells you. Crime here is not that bad in comparison for us who have lived in other places, Chicago, LA, Detroit, Milwaukee, variety of different places, Tupelo, Mississippi, whatever. It's nowhere near compared to that. Problem is big in Denver, Colorado. Aurora, Colorado, it is not as big except for when you're getting closer to the boundaries between Denver and Aurora. You'll find in Colorado the same as you'll find in a lot of other states. The homeless issues in those areas are going to be kind of based on how close you are to the big city and if the big city influences the policies of your town. Other towns, I'll be honest with you, a lot of homeless people are not welcome. The outskirts of Denver and areas like that, they're not going to be welcome like that. So there will be small pockets, but nothing like Denver proper. As you can see, this is the neighborhoods. I live out in this area right here. This area, these houses go from an average probably around $600,000 to $1 million a pop for this area. The schools are great in this area. Crime is very low. These are all HOA neighborhoods. People can say what they want, say what they will about them. But to be honest with you, if you're living in a city, it's a lot harder depending on where it's at to not live in an HOA. And we owned a house or two that was not HOA. And let me tell you, one of our first houses, people start parking junk cars, all that stuff. Don't take care of the lawn, all those different things. The HOA, we ended up moving back to an HOA just for the simple fact that it is nicer and the quality of life, and people have to maintain the upkeep of their house. Plus, you got a pool and all that good stuff. This is the Aurora Reservoir. You see me ride around a lot of times. I go here a lot of times to test my bike. I live maybe a mile, maybe 2 miles away from the Aurora Reservoir itself. But it's a real cool area too. You ride your bike in, it's free. This day it was really packed because it was Memorial Day, so there was a lot more people. But you can bring a raft, kayak, paddleboard, all that good stuff. Paddleboarding is really big in Colorado. If you're into outdoors, Colorado is your state. I'd say if you're wanting to leave Oregon, you're wanting to leave Washington, you spent your whole life there and you want to change or something, this would probably be your next destination. If you're in Denver or you're in Colorado, excuse me, your next destination may be Washington or Oregon, something like that. We're looking at in a few years moving to Washington State. We talked about Oregon, but it's more than likely going to be Washington. Not for sure totally yet, but that's what we're looking at. And we're not leaving Colorado. We're not going to post. There's not going to be a bunch of things about, oh gosh, it's horrible out here. People will say that those people are just miserable people. This is Wyoming's a cool state. Places like that are cool, but there's a reason there's a lot more people that live in Colorado. It's the jobs, it's the climate. We have a pretty mild winters a lot of times, but you can still get your ski in, and we got some of the best ski slopes if you like to ski or all that good snowboard and all that good stuff. This has been a really rainy year, hence why it's so green. I'm not used to it being so rainy. We are known for hail too here. We get lots of hail in this area, by the way. But if you want to live in the Denver area, there's a variety of different suburbs from Aurora to Littleton. I like Littleton too myself just because it's closer to the foothills. It's just a cute little town, city. It's a city. Real cute downtown and all that stuff. You want more desert climate, less snow, move down southern Colorado. Pueblo area is a lot cheaper than actually Denver. Pueblo is about a city of 200,000. It gets a bad rap from people. I was just there maybe a month or two ago, went to La Junta and all that stuff. And let me tell you this, and I used to live in Pueblo when I first got out of the military. But let me tell you this about Pueblo. They put some money into it. They have a cool downtown now. They have the river walk. Um, but it still persists with people saying things about it. I had someone I worked with at one of my jobs. I told them when I bought my first house in Aurora. So they were like, "Oh my God, is it safe there?" And I'm looking at them like, "Dude, my house costs way more than your house. You live in a little matchbox." I said, "Yeah, I live in a good neighborhood, but reputations and things like that, or people hold on to things even though they're outdated." Also, diversity. Aurora is very diverse. Most of the Denver area is going to be fairly diverse. Look, jobs, there's a ton of jobs here. As I tell people, come visit, check out different things from Aurora to Arvada to Thornton to Westminster to Littleton to the outer regions such as Golden. Golden's a beautiful area, by the way. Go check it out. It's beautiful. Was it Morrison? That's another like sleeper community. Johnstown, another sleeper community of the Denver area. If you want to be a little bit further out, Pueblo, same thing. Go check it out. Go check out Pueblo West. I actually like Pueblo West because you get a lot more land, and it's far enough. It's far enough away from the city. You can have tons of toys, but it's super cheap in comparison to Denver. In comparison to Denver area and Aurora and all those places. My house, 3 bedrooms, 3,500 square feet, it's about $700,000. So that's to tell you about the prices are for a house, and this house is probably 15, 16 years old by now. So to give you an idea, it is expensive, but it depends where you live here. It's the same as people that talk about California. Oh, it's this and it's that. No, I grew up in California. It depends where you live. You want to live by the ocean, it's expensive. You want to live in the interior, it's cheaper. If you want to live in the desert, it's even cheaper. The problem is the taxes and all that stuff. So I tell people, think about it. Our taxes are fairly low here. Outdoors, if you're really into it, like I said before, there's tons of outdoors things for you to do here. So if you like the outdoor stuff, Colorado is one of those states that's your state. If you want to, Fort Collins, don't forget about them. Fort Collins is a cool college city of about 175,000. Boulder's pretty cool too. Fort Collins is going to be cheaper than Boulder. One is CU, the other one is CSU, I believe it is. So they're rivals. But both of them are gorgeous areas, beautiful areas. We got good food. It's pretty chill out here. Hey, quality of life for your kids and stuff can be great. I tell people though, don't come out here if you don't have a skill set. This is a hard city for people, and we got lots of people to come out here and don't make it. But if you're willing to work, you got your stuff together, you'll have a good time out here. Anyway, that was me on a Rad Power e-bike. I hope this helps somebody out here who's interested in this, living out here. This is Colorado. Once again, this is Frugal Panda. Thank you for watching. Anyway, get out there and travel. Come check out my state. See what you think of it. I have no complaints about it. I am getting tired of snow, though, but it doesn't snow that bad. Anyway, this is Frugal Panda out. Have a good day.